I mean, let's dive into the portal here. Listen, I think the kids deserve money. They deserve money. They deserve all that they can get. There's so much on the table. And part of the large reason why is because of their play and their popularity. This is what we watch the games for. But I just have a problem with there being free agency every year, where every year now a coach has got to re-recruit his own players. Roster retention should not be on the minds of every coach remaining in the college football playoffs right now. And it just seems to be out of control. And it's only a matter of time. We already have a litigious situation with what's going on with the Washington Husky program and their quarterback. What's your 2 cents on this development predicament, Jesse?
There just needs to be some kind of reform and some sort of unilateral reform, I think. I think scheduling is one thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think players should be allowed to be contacted while they're preparing for playoff games. I don't think players should have to leave their team in the middle of a national championship run. I think players, when you sign a contract, I think you have to play there. In the situation in Washington now, where you're re-entering the portal after you've actually physically signed a contract with Damon Williams is obviously very unique. I think players should sign for periods of time. Yep. I don't think you should be able to just jump every single year unless your head coach leaves. I think if head coaches leave, I think that's a little bit different. But I think there's a whole litany of things. Should there be a salary cap? So that it's even and it's fair, but then how do you enforce that? Some schools can afford more than others. Some schools have richer donors than others. Right now, it is absolutely the wild, wild west, and there does have to be reform. It just can't continue like this.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm looking, just preparing for this interview because I'm a professional, Jesse. Jordan Davison of Oregon is out. He got hurt. The running back is out. And he's among 12 players listed as out for the Ducks for the Friday game against Indiana. 8 of the other 11 are portal transfers. That's why they're out. They've left. They're gone. I mean, could you imagine, man? We've got all these wild card games coming up this weekend. Could you imagine if, say, Will Anderson of the Texans enters free agency and he's not playing for the Texans? It just as an example. It's crazy. This is nuts, man. It's not the way it should be.
No, it's nuts. And so either you got to move the games back earlier into December so you can get the season done. If you want the portal window to open right after January 1st or whatever it is, get those games played. But you've got to change it. You got to change the structure. You're right. I mean, I feel for head coaches right now. I really do, from the sense that, to your point, you're constantly re-recruiting your own guys. It's enough to be recruiting high school players, and now you're evaluating recruiting portal guys, and you've got to continue to convince your own players to stay inside the locker room and not go elsewhere. It's so drastically different from when I played in the late 90s. It's almost a completely different sport and different thing, and it does have to be tweaked.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.